Hello everyone. Welcome to my Young and Restless 2.0 channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Young and the Restless. Are Jack and Diane running a huge con? On the Young and the Restless, Jack Abbott, Peter Birdman, and Diane Jenkins, Susan Walters, were having some public arguments, and they shocked everyone in Genoa City. And it just might be more than just their marriage breaking up. It could be a curated experience. Are Jack and Diane really splitting up? Or are the two rocking a revenge plan? Also, on the Young and the Restless, Victor Newman's, Eric Braeden, master plan is to destroy Jabot, and also to dismantle Jack's personal life. Victor wants to ruin Jack's marriage and family. Victor lured Kyle Abbott, Michael Mueller, over to Glissade, and has taken every chance to widen the gap between Kyle and his parents, which is working like a charm. Jack and Diane have been bickering in private about Kyle, but never as nasty as it has gotten in public, and Diane has no doubt that Kyle stole that product from Jabot, but they just don't have a way to prove it. Meanwhile, Jack and Diane have been having lots of arguments in public, and it's always with witnesses. Sometimes it's Victor watching and laughing. Sometimes it's Nikki, Melody Thomas Scott, Michael Baldwin, Christian Jules Leblins, Kyle or Claire Newman, Haley Aaron. Jack has even fought with Diane in front of Tracy Abbott, Beth Maitland, and her boyfriend Alan Laurent, Christopher Cousins. But we haven't seen too much of Diane alone with Jack lately, where it's just the two of them. So we don't know what's really going behind their closed doors. The Young and the Restless. Jack and Diane's shocking public arguments. Later this week, Diane comes home upset and tells Tracy that Jack told her to move out of the mansion. Could these arguments be real, or is it all a big setup? A public theater to convince Victor that his plan is working perfectly. Granted, Kyle did steal a product from Jabot, but is that enough to break the bond that Jack and Diane have? If Jack and Diane are running a scheme, they would have to keep it up at home to make sure Kyle believes it. The only time they could relax is behind closed doors at the office or in their bedroom at the mansion. This week, Kyle tells Claire how heartbroken he is over his parents' marriage falling apart and all these awful public arguments. And he seems legitimately upset, even though he knows he's part of ripping them apart. By Friday, Victor is thoroughly convinced that Diane's public arguments that shocked everyone in Jack's marriage is in shambles, and he approaches Diane, wanting to recruit her to come over to the dark side with him. He may tempt her to work with him, even offer to help reconcile her with Kyle. And this might be exactly what Jack and Diane were hoping he would do. Y&R. Victor's trap for Diane Jenkins and Kyle Abbott's betrayal. Diane may be a Trojan horse, and Victor is inviting her into his inner sanctum. Is it a trap? If Victor lets her in because he thinks she is split from Jack, then Diane can get information that will help Jack, Billy, Jason Thompson, Lily, Crystal Khalil, Audra, Zulika Silver, and others get revenge on Victor Newman. Even Jill, Jess Walton, is coming back, and she's going to want some revenge too. It remains to be seen if Jack and Diane are really on the verge of divorce. Or are the two as solid as ever and are united in a plan to teach Kyle a lesson and take Victor down a notch or 2 or 10. Kyle is coming off as an entitled brat who should appreciate the opportunities he's had at Jabot, and there were better ways for him to deal with his dissatisfaction than to betray the family business by going to a competitor and stealing from Jabot. As for Victor, he may need a brutal takedown at this point, given how many people he's done dirty in the past. Right now, he's targeting Chancellor's company, Jill Abbott, and his friend Neil's daughter, Lily. So many people are in harm's way. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe to our YouTube channel for more updated news.